Kept you waiting, huh?
Hello there and welcome to CrossCast episode 121, recorded on 3rd August 2023. My name is Lewis and today I'm joined by two absolute guys. The first of them being, doesn't care about story, doesn't care about gameplay, doesn't care about graphics, doesn't care about genre, doesn't care about art style, doesn't care about the game, doesn't care about hygiene, doesn't care about work, doesn't care about food, doesn't care about Coldplay, doesn't care about Coldplay fans. He certainly does not care about his Xbox anymore. He couldn't give two shits about X players or whatever the Xbox podcast was. He only cares now about his PSVR 2. Isn't that right, Alex?
Feel seen.
Well,
I genuinely feel seen.
I just say it how I see it.
Sorry, Tyler.
Who?
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. You're right, you well?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you.
Good. And last but by no means least, freshly sluiced and ready for action, he goes by many names. Pepto-Bismol, Shrek, Gonads, Shrek's Gonads, Donkey's Gonads, Gingerbread Man's Gonads, Princess Fiona's Gonads, My Gonads, Keith's Gonads, but we know him as the slippery bugger, Ben. Hi, Ben.
Hello. I missed those. Missed your gonads.
Missed the gonads, yep.
Yep.
It's been a while since it's been presented to you.
It's been a while. They've been in deep freeze for a little while. Chile. You're what? We're down one this eve.
Are we?
We are. No Dan.
No Dan.
No Dan, no plan.
Exactly.
That's what they say.
That's what they say.
No Alpha or Omega.
No Alpha or Omega. The influx and the outflux. What does he say?
Don't know.
What does he say? Let's try and remember his intro. I'm your
man with a plan, your flamingo fan, your Alpha, your Omega, your something.
Your flamingo fan whilst eating a flan. What does he say?
Drinking gravy and getting a tan? No, I don't know.
not getting a tan. I don't remember. The amount of times we've listened to him say that. And it's all gone. The Segway King? The Bada Bada
Segway
Bing? The
King,
Hey
the
Bada
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 Swing.
Swing? There we
That's
go. Does that.
Just
the
noises.
host with the most chance of whatever he said last time that made me laugh.
Don't know.
Getting
Just
diabetes.
the
or
ass
something.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Anyway, we miss you, Dan. We love you.
Yeah,
Dan.
miss you. Love you lots.
Come back soon.
Well, yeah, take your time. It's gone off again.
It's Dan.
For audio listeners, I'm having light issues in that the light that would normally illuminate my face keeps on going off. So I'm sure it'll come back on. YouTube watchers will have maybe seen it if they were looking at me at that point. Who knows?
Audio listeners, you're not missing much.
No. Just look like I'm in witness protection, that's all. He's
More
alright.
than usual.
Alex, have you got that huge bottle of water?
Two-hander.
It's still
And a
amazes
huge
me.
bottle of water. Amazing.
Yeah.
It's Vihander. Yeah, right. Ben, what about you?
I've unfortunately I've got a Brewdog Punk IPA. Can we say that in public anymore? My wife brought it home, and I was like, "Oh, that's nice. Thank you. That's lovely of you. Really thoughtful." But I don't endorse them as a company, and she didn't.
But they're good.
really.
It's good beer, right?
It's fine. It does the job, doesn't it? It's better than what did I have last week? Hobgoblin. It's a step up from that.
It is
my
better than
dad's
Hobgoblin.
my dad's leftover Hobgoblin. So there we go. It'll do.
That's what he calls you. I've just got red wine. Just in a glass with a stem, which is
show us the glass so we can critique you.
Go. It's a bit dirty at the top.
That's a basic bitch wine glass. You need to up your wine glass game.
I know, it's a nice
rookie
wine
glass.
We actually were given really, really nice wine glasses. Wait there. There we go, back on. Lights back on. Everybody, we can calm down. We were given really, really nice wine glasses for something, a anniversary or a Christmas or something like that.
Yeah.
And they were so nice that we went, can we trade these in for something less breakable? Because they were really fine. And I've got 2 young kids, and we were both like, these aren't going to last any length of time. They're going to get smashed up.
You know, the real problem there is you shouldn't let your kids drink wine. I think.
Well, I know, but you need to start them somewhere.
That's true.
You need to sleep sometimes.
Wine, is it?
It's all right with lunch.
No, it's tonic.
That's what they do on the continent.
Just, a little cheeky glass. Get some time for a snooze.
Is Buckfast, is that fortified wine? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
yeah. Like
tonic wine.
Tonic
same
wine.
Thing, is it not?
I don't know. You
Made
ever
by
had it?
monks. No.
I've only had it with champagne.
Did you say you'll have
Genuinely,
had it,
I've only had it with
He's from the
champagne.
West.
Yeah.
That's what he has. It comes at the tap.
Bucky.
I've only
We
been
had
offered
it randomly
once,
at back when I was an auditor. One of the partners was turning 50 at the time, and he'd never tried Buckfast, so we had this
We can
bottle of.
unpack that later, but it's fine.
we had so he decided that everyone had to have a champagne and Buckfast to toast his birthday party or birthday barbecue. So that's the only time I've ever had Buckfast. Long time ago.
I've never had it. I've only been offered it once by 2 Jakies, like trampy folk, on a train to Prestwick Airport, which is your neck of the woods, Alex.
Aye.
Right. That makes sense.
Okay. Now to the question. On
Rewind.
Everybody's like, auditor?
I've never said auditor in my life. I don't know where that came from.
He was trying to posh it up a little bit.
I have never said auditor in my life. In an auditorium. No, and when I was an auditor, the worst 4 years of my life.
Wow.
Good.
Never learned how to pronounce it in that whole time.
Never learned how to do it either, so.
It's all right. You've got your RE prizes to keep you safe.
I tried to find them this week to actually show you that it was real, but I couldn't find them.
Do you know, I thought you said you were an orator when you first said it, and I was like, what, like a you paid to be a public speaker? Wow.
Yeah.
Desperate times in Scotland.
Yeah, that is. All right. Not any other incidental chat before we get into the classic gaming banter that we're going to have over the next little while.
I know you like a bin chat. I don't have any bin news for you. I'm sorry. Nothing bin related. No, I've got nothing.
No. I've got
uneventful.
I've got a bin adjacent thing. I finished my garden finally. I've been off for the last 2 weeks. It's finally done. And so I have a whole load of stuff to take to the skip. Ooh. I've also been to the skip fairly recently with some bags of stones and dirt. Great time, just up the road. Great.
The recycling centre.
The recycling centre. The skip.
The tip.
Wow.
It's just one big hole in the ground.
The dump.
It's fine. Indeed.
Well, that's almost 9 minutes without any gaming chat.
Yep, let's keep going.
10 to go.
What else have I done? No. Okay, let's jump into pick up and play. Hi friends, it's time for Pick Up and Play. It's that special time of the show where we all get together, we huddle round a lovely little campfire and we discuss things that we have picked up. Not necessarily gaming related, but, let's be relevant. And stuff that we've played. Let's stick to gaming related for that one. Alex, I'm going to come to you first.
Well, I've ordered two things, but I've not got them yet.
Doesn't count.
So it doesn't
eligible.
count. So if they're not eligible, then again, I've picked up nothing. Nothing. Again. Oh.
This is some sort of record, surely. It's like
It's been a
2 weeks
been
in
a
a
good
row.
wee while. Yeah. Quite unsettling.
Well done.
Yeah. Save that money.
Man.
Nah.
Ben, what about you?
Yeah. I got a few bits and bobs.
Yeah?
Yeah, well,
Lay it on
actually, these arrived today, and these are the NES Switch Online controllers.
Oh, yeah.
Because they are currently half price. So I thought, you know what? I've had my eye on them since they came out. Half price, I can swallow that. That's fine. I'll probably never use them.
They're nice,
though. They're nice to have, and that's the first controller I ever had. That was my first console, so it's just a nice thing to have, and
Are you going to put them on the side of the Switch?
I did that to charge them up when they first arrived, and it looks ridiculous.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, but no, they're nice. It feels exactly like an NES controller, obviously, as you'd expect. And yeah, currently £25 instead of £50.
That's really fast.
Yeah,
They came really fast.
I've been genuinely quite impressed with like ordering stuff from the Nintendo online store. Like, as much criticism as it gets, they do tend to get those orders out to you
Snappy.
pretty quickly. Yeah, like all those posters, like the one that Alex got. You order them almost like the next day they turn up. It's pretty good.
Mad, you have to get all this Nintendo stuff in the back. You hate it.
I used to
And you
like
never.
it.
and have you-
Hypocrite.
Yeah, massive hypocrite. Have you played Link's Awakening? You should only be able to play the game if you can have the poster up.
It's fine, I'll put something else up. That one
man
that's on
must
the
have a
floor
code.
can replace it.
He's got the Bowser Lego. He's never played a bloody Mario game in his life.
Bullshit.
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 But
I mean, if I need to take it down, I'll take it down. Nah, that's fine.
No, you keep it up.
No,
You
put
keep
your
it
C
there.
Smash one up. There you go.
Yes, I should put that up.
No,
Say
that's it.
something horrendous. It's fine.
Eamon sent back my copy of Elden Ring that he's been borrowing for a while. So
That's a
thank you,
good
Eamon.
backup.
That's a good pickup. But no, other than that, no deliveries to speak of.
Good. I was going to say I had a look at the NES controllers, but I'm not that fussed. I would rather get the SNES ones. I didn't get the SNES one when they're released. I've got the 8-bit do with the 8-bit ones. But I'd quite like the Nintendo ones. They're quite cool. Even you just get one, don't you, in that packet? In that box.
Yeah. So I've got that one, the Super Nintendo one. So our variant that we had over here, and the same as the Super Famicom, and I've also got the US one,
The
which
Parma
is nice
Violet one.
with the Parma Violets and the concave
Dimpled,
and the convex
yeah.
buttons. It's very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. Why? So this is off topic, but do you know why it's like that?
Fat
Like,
thumbs.
why-
Americans. Yeah. Greasy from pizza.
Fat thumbs on 50% of the thumbs.
Hi, 40% of our audience. No, I don't. I don't know why. It's a weird choice, but I quite like them. Quite like the little indentations.
Yeah, it's
Only
cool.
on 2 of the buttons, though.
Yeah, that's strange. I've got
If any Americans listening know why that is, genuinely, let us know.
be great if they just went, it's fat thumbs. Because the grease is,
you were right.
slid
Yeah.
across the A and the B, and
Yeah.
the thumb is slid across, and it's then caught on the grip of the X and the Y button.
Exactly. Taco meat all over our controllers. Yeah. That's what it is.
A PlayStation controller coming out that smells like tacos or something, or pizza, or
There's Xbox Turtles on.
Yeah, Xbox. So it's got
the
like
turtles one. Yeah, okay.
Was it? It's got like an attachment that's got a spray.
You spray pizza
like
scent
a hay.
into it.
What's it
It's
called?
like a Glade plug-in
Glade
type
plug-in.
You can't buy it. I mean, it's
Pizza
only
in
if you
your
win
face.
one.
Oh,
You've
we've gone too
entered
far.
then?
Of course I have.
Dear me.
I bet you have actually, haven't you? Brilliant. That's such an Alex thing to do.
Yeah.
Classic Alex.
It's a classic
I
Alex.
need to get more controllers for that Christmas tree.
You need an extra Christmas tree, or you need a full-size Christmas tree this year.
Yeah.
I suppose you haven't got it up already. You've been listening to Christmas songs.
I was reading a fucking Christmas story to bed tonight. We read the Christmas Carrot, the Kevin the Carrot story. That was what we had to read tonight. It's getting
It's only
ridiculous.
acceptable
Absolutely ridiculous.
September onwards. That's when Christmas starts.
Exactly.
I've got no real pickups. As I guess I was saying to you earlier, Ben, you're the same. You sent me a cheeky deal on Insert Coin, and I got a T-shirt and a couple of pin badges. So there's Little Nightmares 6 and Mono from Little Nightmares 2, and I got a T-shirt, a Little Nightmares T-shirt. That's
nice
it.
T-shirt.
No other pickup. That's a lie, actually. I bought games on PSVR, but I can't remember which ones.
So many good ones out.
Yeah, loads and loads.
Cool.
Speaking of PSVR, I think that's probably part of the conversation for the played section of this.
Yeah.
Alex, eyes still intact in your skull. Genuinely surprised that they've not melted out. What have you been playing?
Masternoid.
We need a swear jar, I think, for Alex.
I have played other things though, but I was going to save them for Breaking Laurie's Heart tomorrow. Played a little bit of VR Skater today. That's pretty cool. That comes out tomorrow. Yeah, very difficult. I can't see myself ever mastering it, but I couldn't imagine how playing a skater in VR was going to play. But it is actually pretty cool.
Is it like a auto, kind of like a pistol whip? Do you just propel forward?
No, you've got to go
automatically
with your foot.
No. Do you actually have to control it? Do you?
Yeah, so it's like you stand as if you're standing on the board, but your hands are your feet.
Right.
So like your right hand, if you're going right-handed, is like your leg that's kicking off the ground. So you use that to like kick to get the speed up, and then you've got the buttons to jump, and then you'll flick it as if you're flicking your feet, and then the buttons will grab. And it's far more of a sim than an arcade type game, I would say. It's pretty cool, but it's very difficult. Very difficult. It's going
Sounds
to
like
be one of those
you're sitting down. No, you're standing up. Oh, you can have fallen over.
No, it's fine.
Feels like something.
I mean, I've only played the tutorial and a little bit of kind of further tutorials, and it's very difficult to master. And I got to a bit, I just couldn't do it. You had to like spin and land, and I kept either spinning it too many times or not enough times. And I'm like, don't know.
Sounds clumsy.
The camera spinning, no, the board spinning. So you're jumping, the board's spinning, and you need to like.
I love the idea. Do it. Okay, do a 1080.
No, so the board's spinning below you. You're staying.
I was thinking like from the perspective of someone who's maybe doing a 1080 and holding on to the board and spinning around. I was like thinking, why? How have you not fallen over? How have you not?
I'm not sure if it gets to that, but no, it doesn't do that. So basically, when the board's spinning, you can just see the board to spin and you to land on it.
Right, that makes perfect sense.
You're not spinning.
It sounds quite technical. I'll be interested to see how was it on the VOM scale?
Fine.
Do you feel alright?
I was totally fine. Yeah, I was quite surprised. I thought I expected it to be more.
Okay. I'll try and play a little bit before tomorrow's Crossbutton VR. The world's favourite PSVR 2 podcast.
Have played anything else? Played a bit more
Masternoid.
Played a little Masternoid. I played a bit more Arcade Paradise. I've still been dipping in and out of that. Played a wee bit more David Divers. I'm still dipping in and out of that. That's really been it. Masternoid has been the more like I am addicted to Masternoid. I mean, I don't think that's much of a secret anymore.
No.
So do you want to use Masternoid to plug the Discord?
Yeah, so this week we've launched a little segment we've called VR the Champions. I'm not going to sing this week. We'll not put you through that. So we're just doing a little.
Say it with a German accent for me.
VR the Champions.
There we go.
Yeah. So. Right. So it's a bit like, if you remember Cross Seasons, it's a bit like Cross Seasons but for VR. So we're doing a wee challenge a week. This week is Masternoid, so you'll probably be quite happy you missed it, because I think we've ripped the arse out of Masternoid a wee bit now. But it is that damn good, because we're all playing it. Literally, we're all playing it.
Yeah.
But next week will be something new. So we set the challenges on a Friday. Well, the challenges are on to Friday. I think we set the new ones on a Saturday to start to the following Friday.
Are you off tomorrow by any chance?
No.
Oh, you know, I was like, I bet Alex has picked lunchtime on a Friday just because he knows he's off.
The only reason I did it is so it was done before we recorded on a Friday night. That was why I did it.
Okay.
That was all.
That's good. Yeah, crossplayers.com/Discord should take you right to the right there. Get involved in future competitions because it's going to run for a little while. I think Alex is running away with this. I can't see anyone.
Oh no! So there's someone right up my arse now, just before we came on. So.
Oh really?
Yeah, his Lord Bartle on the Discord is literally about 70k behind me on the score. He's got just over 1.4 million. My score's 1.47, I think, and I got 1.42. So I have first and second scores. And he
so they've knocked me down into third. Have they?
You're in third now, Ben. Yeah.
Wow.
But they haven't posted the screenshot, so we might not count it.
Doesn't count. Yeah, doesn't count.
But it is on
Squeaky
the
bum time.
leaderboard. Yes, indeed. Time to get scullied.
Yeah.
Speaking of squeaky bums, I've been playing as Cammy in Street Fighter quite a lot. In Street Fighter 6. That's what I've been playing this week. And I wanted to get back into that because that was... I can't remember what... I think this is my normal colour. I wanted to get back into it because I really enjoyed it when it first came out. And then I can't remember... I think it might have been Diablo came out shortly after, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was a few
jumped
days.
into that and got distracted. But I've decided to switch from classic controls to modern controls, and it is like playing a completely different game. Like it's Lewis, I know you've tried it at the start, and it kind of forces you to use modern controls to begin with. And as soon as I could switch to classic, I switched over to classic and forgot about modern. But I was just finding, like, I'm shit at it anyway, but I was finding it very difficult to pull off the super arts, like the big moves, just like when I needed them. So in order to make that easier, I wanted to switch to modern controls, which makes a lot of things sort of dumbed down. You feel like you don't have as much flexibility. So I'm just kind of getting used to even just using normal attacks rather than just using special moves constantly. Because obviously if you do that you become quite predictable because you've only got like 4 at your disposal. So it's I'm terrible at it. I'd say my win rate is like 10%, if that. I'm getting my ass
It's
kicked
hard. It's
all the
tricky.
time.
I found it very difficult to get wins. But funny you mentioned about not sticking to sort of special moves. I've been thumped so many times by just quick players using like normal punches and kicks opposed to using any of their arts or whatever you want to call them, and it's so fucking annoying.
Oh, it does put me in a proper rage. But like I played it a little bit on my lunch break today, and I was just like laughing playing it, even though I was losing a fair bit. It was just fun. I do just find it like, it's a live service game, but I'm enjoying the challenge of trying to get better at it. It's kind of got that same thing same as with like Rocket League or Fortnite or something like that. You like, I can tell I'm shit, but I'm still having a good time trying to learn. And then obviously you can have a rematch and you feel like you learn someone's little giveaways and their moveset, and then you can kind of get a bit more from them the next game. And I like it. I really enjoy that element of it, and that satisfaction of gradually improving and getting better is it's good. It's good. But I cannot stress enough, I am shit at it.
And so you are trying to play on modern. You're not going to go back to classic.
I'm committing to modern.
Okay. Well, you're a modern guy.
And committing to Cammy as well. I just wanted to stick to one character and try and learn them, and quite enjoying it. Yeah. And now I'll face certain opponents when I see who they're playing as, and I'm like, okay, I think I can work my way around, Ryu or Ken. I'm like, I know what I'm getting with them. But then there's other ones that if it's Jamie or who do you play as? DJ Lewis.
DJ, yeah.
So or him, I'm like, that I might as well just give up because they just kill me every time. Or Blanca, just get absolutely wiped out by Blanca.
Really?
I always liked Blanca.
Yeah, he was cool. I couldn't get into him on this on this one.
Oh, you tried, did you?
Yeah. I tried a few.
Yeah.
I tried Blanca, Ryu, fucking some other Chun-Li.
E-Honda.
I done E-Honda, yep. One of my first online match with E-Honda. I was like, yeah. And then I was consistently after that, hammered.
Have you played ranked online?
I don't think so.
I'd recommend doing that. So that's what I play, and I'm at the stage now. I wish I could drop down a rank, but it doesn't seem to let you. You just hit 0 on that rank and you stay there. And I'm like, I want to be playing slightly worse people because I'm getting the odd win here and there, but yeah, 9 times out of 10 I'm getting absolutely wiped.
No, you've jogged my memory. Is ranked that I've got playing. That I'm playing. Is that? Just Alex, who's your main? Who do you main?
I haven't played it since the first day it arrived, so I don't really have one. I really need to go back and play it because I enjoyed the wee bit. I think we should all try and play together.
Try and have a night where we just do a little. Well, I don't know how that would work with 3 of us, but it would be cool.
Did Dan not buy it as well?
I have actually. Say again.
Did Dan not buy it as well?
I don't think so.
I thought he did. So maybe I'm wrong.
He'd be too good though. He'd be frustratingly good at it.
Props.
He's good at games. Yeah. I've also played a bit of the World Tour mode as well, which I've started getting into
quite
this
cool.
week. And it is quite fun actually. Like, it's very like
Yakuza
light.
isn't it?
Yeah. But I quite like it. It's just easy, just silly. Once you learn a few, so you basically go around, you meet all the characters, and you learn a few of their moves. So as soon as I got like spinning bird kick from Chun-Li, I'm just spamming that and just killing everyone, and it's brilliant. So yeah, it's nice, good fun.
Did you see the Chun-Li thing this week in the tournament, and the guy that left the mod on for Chun-Li with no clothes on, the naked mod, and the commentators going like killing themselves laughing? That was a good one. That was funny.
Send us a video.
The World Tour, I started it, but it was one of these things which was not in the right mood to start that, and I played. I was like, just try to get through the text as quickly as possible. I was only going to punch people in the face. Just, come on, let me just go. And I'd done one fight, and I was like, fuck this. I just want to go back to playing a normal game.
Yeah. But it's quite a good one for the backbone, because obviously I wouldn't dream of playing online with the backbone, because obviously I feel like you need a proper controller.
Yeah.
But that World Tour is just so kind of easy that you don't really need to be technically good at it. So yeah, great game. I think it's going to be well up in my game of the year list.
Oh wow.
Very much enjoying it.
Interesting. Anything else?
I'll let someone else go next. I've got more.
Alex, did you see what you played? I've totally forgot.
Yeah,
Masternoid and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I had an absolute mind blank there. Apologies.
All that kind of stuff.
All that stuff.
That VR shite.
Speaking of VR, I on the back of what you were on the back of falling over when you're talking about that skateboarding game. It's all coming together. It's all coming back to me. Walkabout mini golf. I mean, it's not the most graphically superior game.
It's charming though.
It's good. I really like it. It's so cool. But at the end, when you get like a bird's eye view of the course that you've just played, there's one that's maybe the third or the fourth, third or fourth course that's on the that you can select. And I had the overview, and I had like a castle with up there, a cool castle up there, and then I was looking down at all the greens that I'd been playing, and I looked up and there was a rock right there, and I felt myself go up to lean on the rock, and I went, ah!
I do that all the time.
I will headbutt my television at force if I try and lean on that rock.
Alex, you've done that in the driving range, haven't you? Like you went to like lean on the post.
On the post.
Well, he was like watching me, and he was like, "Oh!" Just like Del Boy. Oh, funny.
Have you been flying yet? You can fly.
Flying? No.
Yeah.
Do you have to unlock that?
If you hold your club up the way and you hold up on the thumbstick, it just starts flying and you can fly around the course.
Oh, really?
Worlds.
Oh, I've not done that.
That's good.
That's what we should do this weekend.
Game of Street Fighter, game of
golf.
Walkabout.
Yeah.
I'd be up for that. I'm wanting to play Walkabout with friends because the videos look quite cool when you guys were doing it.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it looks fun. Other than various other VR games, I've finished Tears of the Kingdom. And by finished, I mean I've done the main story. So yeah, I was happy with that. I just, after last week, I think I mentioned, or I'd said that I felt the pull of the ending. I felt the need, this bubbling away inside me. You need to go and do the last boss. You need to go and see Ganondorf. And then I was like, yeah, let's just do it. So I think it was maybe Sunday or so. Finally plucked up the courage and finished it. So yeah, really so happy with it. I know you guys aren't up on it at all, but it's such a good game in terms of where it ranks. It's one of these ones I'm going to have to leave it a while to see where it lands, but it's going to be high as any. It's almost a given any Zelda game really would get into the top games that I've played. I was keen to see my percentage, so 110 hours is when I finished.
God.
It only tells you your percentage after you finish the game on the map. Do you want to guess? Yes.
71.
I reckon less. 50.
Very close. It's 47.61%.
For 110 hours.
I was like, what have I done? I've been fucking fanning about for 110 hours. What's up this hill? Oh, wow, a Korok.
Does that entice you to start it, Alex?
No, not in the slightest.
Laurie, I was going to call him Ollie. Laurie's done it. I think he done it in 80, which was the time I did for my first Ganon on Breath of the Wild.
Right.
But I spent a lot of time just doing bits and pieces.
I think I spent too much time fannying about to begin with. So I'm at 45 hours.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything other than I haven't even unlocked all the map. So I did that bloody fairy quest.
Yeah.
And I've
done one or two of them.
It was so laborious that I think it just put me off. There was a few things that I think, not that you can play a game wrong, but I think if I could start it again from scratch, I probably would have just followed more of the main path a bit, rather than just going, I'll just play this like just completely free and just do what I want to do, man.
It's interesting you say that, because I think at some point in June, I don't know if it was after 45 hours or so, but I'm sure I mentioned this on a CrossCast. I went out with one of my friends, and they were playing it, and they went, I'm at 60 hours or something, and I've done all the tiers, done all the towers, I've done 70 shrines, and I was like, man, I've not done all the map, I've done barely any tiers, and I was must have been around the 40, 45, 50 hour mark. I was like, I need to get a wiggle on here, I need to get moving. And it's that, because I think at that point I'd already had a kind of trying time in the fire temple, didn't enjoy it all that much, but I think I was doing it wrong, and I was getting frustrated because I wanted to do it faster.
Yeah.
I was like, right, I'm going to go and I'm going to unlock the map, and I unlocked the map. I went, right, now I'm going to get all the tiers, and the tiers unlocks that story. It's such a great story all the way through this game, and I was like, yeah, that's the, if I was to say to you, if you were to go back to it, I was like, go just easy peasy, do the towers, and then from the towers you can basically see tiers up, and then just paraglide over. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah, I did get a very slight urge to pick it up again this week for the first time since I'd stopped playing it. So yeah, that's quite a good way to do it. I like having that kind of idea of what you want to do. Like, even obviously talk about Elden Ring at every opportunity, but I can remember, like, I would be thinking constantly, I want to do that next, or I want to go there next, I want to look for this spell or whatever it is, go to that cave that I feel strong enough to beat that boss that kicked my ass last time, stuff like that. Whereas I do think my time with Tears of the Kingdom was way more. Oh, there's a shrine in the distance over there. Let's head over to that, and then go up the tower. Oh, there's another shrine over there, and I was just doing that, and it was a bit, I don't know, a bit meandering. Probably after 45 hours of just doing that.
Yeah.
So yeah, having a focus is probably not a bad shout.
Yeah, but that's maybe where I might have had the same opinion as what you have, and if I hadn't been speaking to my mate, I might have just continued doing that and be like, well, I've got other things I could play. I've done this. I've done all this in Breath of the Wild.
Sword. Yeah, double-edged sword, like playing, speaking to other people about their experience with it, or listening to podcasts. Because I think I heard something on a podcast where someone was like, yeah, I kind of just fluked my way through the Fire Temple. Like I didn't use any of the mine carts. I just kind of got up there by other means, and it was actually really easy. But then, I don't know, as soon as I got to that Fire Temple, I was just like, I don't know. I don't want to do this.
Because we got there at the same time.
Mm.
And I think you were there before me, and you went, I've got to the start, and I think I was at Gorn City at that point. I was like, okay, I'm going to get there. And I didn't like getting there, because I was like, it's annoying, there's so much lava in the way. I just want to just go straight there, a beeline, right, whoa, I'm there. Yeah. I'm doing what I need to do. One other thing about the Fire Temple was I'm sure the batteries, or whatever they were highlighted when I first activated this temple. And when I went back,
you said that before.
They weren't there. I was like, where am I supposed to go? And that's what, then I was like, I need to navigate this thing using these fucking minecarts, because that's going to be annoying.
Yeah.
But I managed it. I think about 45 minutes it took me, when I was properly like, right, let's just work this out. Like I was in there for 45 minutes and I was done.
So I think for me, I want to get, I do want to pick it back up before the end of the year, because I don't want to like be the dick that doesn't have it in their top 10 just because I resent it. Like I'd like to give it a proper.
He's sitting right there.
No offense.
Played it? No.
No, it's probably rubbish. So I'd like to give it another go to try and get a bit further through it with a bit more structure. That's a good shout. I'll take that on board, Lewis.
Yeah, let's know. Feedback. What else? Like Beat Saber, I bought a couple of music packs and Beat Saber, the Rock mixtape, and I think I said last week, the Queen one. Great times.
Nice.
I want to break free.
Oh, it's great. Oh, it's so good. Somebody I love. Oh man, I feel like I'm tearing up here. Just me and Freddie right now. I think that's more Pistol Whip, Masternoid, just bits and pieces. Oh, I started. Here.
Moss.
I started Moss.
Moss.
I started Moss. Love it. It's blurry. It's not very It's not very crisp. I really like it. Quill is such a cool character, but I am like, it's not as crisp as I would want it to be. But I don't know if it's because it's not a game, or it's a game that's from before PSVR 2.
The before times.
The before times. Ancient history.
Do you wear glasses? You wear glasses, don't you?
I have glasses, but they're more for blue light. And I've tried to wear them. I'm like, I try to stick them on, but they wouldn't fit.
Stay tuned to the next episode of Crossbutton VR. I may have the solution for you.
Jesus. But it's not. Is it crisp for you? Is it crisp for you, Alex?
I can't remember. I think it was all right.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's not like I'm looking at a smudge.
I don't think it was properly as crisp as maybe some of the other things, and I don't know if Book 2 is more, and I haven't played Book 2 yet, because Book 2 is the new one.
Yeah, it's a bit soft, I think, just from memory.
I think it was more the lighting, though. I don't think it wasn't crisp. I think it was just because when you were in I remember when you were in the sections where it was like you had the book and stuff, it was very crisp. I think it was more the lighting effects in some of the worlds, and maybe what makes it feel a wee bit blurrier rather than actually being blurry. But I'm not sure.
But other than that, like that, it's such
Book 2.
Yeah, it's such a cool game. Quill's such a cool character. Giving her high fives. Give her high fives. She has a little dance. Just by chance, I was speaking to that big toad thing, and I was like rubbing its head, like I was patting the toad, and then it went to it did this and I fist bumped the toad, and a
got a trophy
popped up for a staring contest. I was like, I didn't.
Yeah.
A staring contest? I was patting the toad. And then I was like, I'm going to do the staring contest just to see what it's like. So I was like, proper like crouched down, just like staring at this toad. I was like, I bet you this time it's going to jump at me or something. I'm going to shit myself. But it was fine. Yeah, that's a cool game. But yeah, sorry, the one thing I wanted to discuss, to chat about was I started Advance Wars Reboot Camp.
Ooh.
Just taking it easy as a nice post Zelda game. Yeah, it's good. It's good enough. It's just kind of just what I'm looking for. Just something nice and easy and straightforward, and not stressful. That wasn't until I got to the first battle with the Earth people, Earth colony, people. Whatever they're called. The guys that are
Humans,
green who look. Humans. And I was like, yeah, this will be fine, this will be easy. And I started pissing about, and I took a tank down to where their HQ was, and I was like, damn it, I can't take the HQ with the tank, I need a person. So I had to get a person, stick them in an APC, a little car that takes them quicker, and from that point on, they just dominated me and pushed me back. It got to day 35, and I was like,
Fucking hell.
I'm out. I'll just restart this. I've not gone back. It was yesterday. Enough.
It's a great little game. Really is. Yeah, I love playing through that first one anyway. So, and I found it's got a bit of bite to it, definitely. Good. I think that'll be on my list there or thereabouts as well.
Oh, really?
Very much enjoyed my time with that. Yeah,
interesting.
The presentation of it, lovely and clean.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a good palate cleanser after something like Zelda.
Like Saturday morning cartoon style.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Anything else from anyone?
Nothing for me, I don't think.
Well, I guess this probably counts as a played, because I don't know what other section we put it under. But we were lucky enough to be invited to a press event for Vampire Survivors co-op mode, which is coming out on the 17th of August. To coincide with the Switch release of Vampire Survivors. And I got some hands-on time with that, and I'm happy to report it is Vampire Survivors co-op.
Nice.
So
exactly what it says in the tin.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like it was quite hard to imagine how that would be balanced out, because it was like even before I played it, I was like, so how have you not made this too easy? Because surely, you stick 2, 3, 4 people in there, you can just mow through enemies. Yeah. Surely you can't fit any more enemies on screen. So what have they done to, adapt to that? I did take some notes, like a proper journalist. So what they did was they basically balanced it out so that if you have fewer weapons per player now. So the more people you have, the fewer weapons each, and only like if someone has like the King James Bible, I think it's called, then no one else can get that. If someone's got axe, no one else can have that. And you can only get a few weapons each, as opposed to like the one-player version, you can get loads and loads and just become massively overpowered. So it balances out like that. And then in terms of the power-ups, they're assigned like... so obviously the more of those gems you collect, your bar at the top fills up, and then you get a power-up at the end of it. So you take it in turns to get that power up, which is, again, that helps balance it out a little bit. And then when you get like the treasure chests or whatever, that's all completely random. So you know the bit, Alex. Yeah. You've played Vampire Survivors, haven't you, Lewis?
Yeah.
You played it a bit?
Enjoyed it. I finished the first level.
Oh, there we go. So the treasure chests, we know, is like that. There's also like a little roulette wheel on the side showing all of the characters. So that's... It's quite clever how it brings like almost like a competitive element to it as well, because you're like hoping it's going to be you. And then some of the power-ups, you get a choice, obviously like 3 or 4. Some of them are for everyone, so it like levels up a random weapon for everyone, or you can be selfish and just choose your own power-up. But yeah, it's good. I literally my 6-year-old is a massive fan of Vampire Survivors, and when I told him it was coming to Switch, he was very excited. So now he's looking forward to playing it. You know, like all of us playing it at the same time. It's going to be
That will be cool.
absolute pandemonium. But yeah, really cool.
Up to how many players? Sorry.
4.
4. Cool.
Yeah. So I played. I basically just wormed my way in with a couple of people who were just playing 2-player, and I sort of sat there like a loner, going, "Can I jump in on this game, please? I come here by myself." But they were really nice. This guy, Ben and Sarah. So Ben is actually he was there because he's being mentored by someone from Poncle. So their community manager Beth is his mentor. So he's signed up to this like mentor program, which I wrote down. It is called Limit Break Mentorship, which is a mentorship program for underrepresented people in the UK games industry. So I thought that was quite cool.
Nice.
And he was a nice chap. They were both lovely. So we had a couple of rounds. I think we got to 25 minutes out of possible 30. So we did quite well.
That's not bad.
But yeah, it was really, really just good fun. The team are lovely. So they're all UK based, which was nice. So I spoke to a couple of the devs, Adam and Sam. They were like really. It's always that funny thing when you're speaking to devs and you don't know how cagey they're going to be, how open they're going to be. But they were just like, chatting away quite happily, and like talking about how the porting process has been. Like, because obviously they've ported it now to the. Well, have you guys seen the NoClip documentary about it? Actually, it came out a couple of weeks ago. How it started off as like basically just a web game, and then they had to create a version of it to be able to go onto consoles and stuff and mobile. And they were saying about how to optimize it for mobile. You have to, it has to run on 20,000 different devices basically for all the different variations of mobile phones, and like obviously porting it to Switch is almost like another mobile in a way. Fascinating stuff. Really nice a nice vibe. It wasn't too busy. It was like a nice, everyone was really friendly, just there to have a good time. And that
anyone dressed up?
Just me there in my full vampire regalia. But no, I didn't get the memo about it not being a fancy dress party. But speaking of dressing up, I did manage to snag. They were very generous with the goodies, so I snagged a good few bits and bobs. Got this T-shirt for myself that I'm wearing here, which is quite nice.
Yeah,
I did snag some, the checklist. I'm not going to get up, but the checklist of like floor chicken, blah blah blah.
Oh
blah,
yeah,
which is quite it's quite nice. But I got a few extra T-shirts in various sizes, so I thought we could do a little bit of a giveaway. Might as well.
Nice.
For our lovely viewers and listeners. Do you want one?
Yeah.
I want one.
Forget the giveaway. Alex wants them. So what I thought we might do, we've got 3 different sizes. We've got a medium, a large, and an XL. All different designs, random designs, but just in the YouTube comments, under this very video, obviously if you're an audio listener, go to youtube.com/crossplays. Under the video for this episode 121. Yep. Just literally put M, L, or XL. Medium, large, or XL as a comment, and we will choose one of those at random each, and then send you an exclusive Vampire Survivors t-shirt.
Lovely. What?
That sounds nice, doesn't it?
You didn't have to get all those extra T-shirts, Ben.
No. I had to be extremely nice to people, which is very out of character.
No, it's not. Don't
I'd
pick
love
it.
to, I'm horrible.
No, you're
Can I, for our listeners, be great for the community? Gave out loads of business cards, by the way, as well. That was fun. Got lots of compliments for the business cards.
The ones from last year, EGX?
Yeah, those lovely embossed.
Embossed. Oh, they're nice.
Oh, so good. But yeah, lovely team. Yeah, thank you for having us, and fantastic game. I think that's going to do big numbers when it drops on the Switch. And give it a brand new lease of life. So yeah, I'll be jumping back in with the fam.
Beautiful. All right. Shall we have a look at some sweet releases? Sweet releases. All right. it's time for Sweet Releases, a section where we discuss video games that are going to come out within the coming month. So there's a list here from Alex, you found it, from the font of all gaming knowledge that is the Radio Times.
Going highbrow this week.
Yep. It's on everybody's auntie's coffee table in 1995. Let's go through. There's quite a lot here.
What time's the F1 on? That just reminds me of that. Just going visiting my auntie on a Sunday with her, whoever she was married to at the time.
One of the husbands.
1 o'clock.
F1. Yeah.
Christmas Radio Times. Yeah, that was great.
Bless it.
I was looking
Again,
forward to
40%
that.
of American listeners, no idea what we're talking about right now.
Well,
and what is the equivalent in America?
Don't know.
Like
TV Times? Is that not a...
I think that.
a week? But I don't know. But like a week, it's a weekly magazine that basically tells you what's on terrestrial TV for the week.
With some interviews.
Celebrity gossip.
Yeah.
And shite.
Shite, indeed.
Yeah.
Right, let me reel through this and then we can maybe double back and see what we like. So on the 2nd of August, Ninja or Die, Shadow of the Sun, coming on PC. In fact, as I've read that one, I'm going to skip out any of the ones that are on PC because who gives a fuck? On the 3rd, Adore, it's coming out on all platforms, PC. 8th of August, Tower of Fantasy, also on the 8th.
That one.
What, Baldur's Gate 3?
Yeah. That's like the big
Baldur's
one.
Gate 3 PC on the 3rd of August. Get it, you fucking loser. WrestleQuest on the 8th, which is coming out on all platforms, including the PC. Stray, the Xbox versions, on the 10th. Atlas Fallen, PC and Xbox. And the PS5 on the 10th. Moving Out 2 on the 15th. Looks like it's coming to all platforms. WWE 2K23. Bad News U-Pack DLC. It's coming on everything on the 16th. Another PC game. On the 17th, Book of Hours. Sounds boring. Vampire Survivors Switch on the 17th.
Woo!
Yeah, remember, put in your size of your t-shirt. Madden 24 on the 18th on all platforms. Bomb Rush Cyberpunk Switch and PC on the 18th. Texas Chainsaw Massacre on the 18th of August. PC and the more powerful consoles. On the 22nd, Immortals of Avium. PC, PS5, Xbox Series S. Sounds rubbish. Blasphemous 2 on the 24th, coming to all platforms by the looks of it. Armour Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Does look rubbish. It's coming to all platforms.
Whoop.
Skull and Bones.
Get this fucker out of here.
Open beta, or beta, however you want to say that word. PS5, Xbox, PC, Amazon, Luna. I mean, who's playing it on that? That's the 25th to the 28th as a date range for release. Goodbye,
and the big
Volcano.
one, Lewis. The big one everyone's looking forward to.
We are all super stoked, especially me for my fantasy critic for Goodbye Volcano High. The PC, PS5, and PS4, that's going to do big numbers. That's going to do big numbers. That one, I'll tell you right now. Mm-hmm. Sea of Stars coming on all platforms, including the PC. It's on the 29th. Samba de Amigo Party Central on the Switch, also on the 29th. Also on the 29th, Under the Waves, it's coming to everything, including the PC. War Hospital, coming on the 31st of August. On the more powerful consoles, PS5 and the Xbox, and including the PC. Also, August TBC, this sounds like it's going to get pushed, is Paper Trail, which is going to come out on the PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Switch, and the motherfucking PC. Like, anything there that rings the old bell.
Go on, Alex.
Sea of Stars is probably the highlight for me, not just for my fancy critic.
Makes me think of Laurie, Sea of Stars.
Yeah,
He just mentions it all the time.
Yeah, he does.
He basically uses it like a full stop. Sea
The other one
Stars, is this by...
It's the ones that made the Messenger.
Messenger,
guys.
yeah.
Yeah. Which, I mean, it does look great. There's no denying it. Looks good. And it's coming to both the subscription services,
It is
isn't it?
PS Plus
Which is
Extra
nice.
and Game Pass. Yeah.
Where are you going to play it, Alex?
I don't know if I'm going to play it.
Which one are you most excited for?
No,
play it.
I'll probably play it on Xbox, I would imagine.
Really?
Yeah.
Taking to bump your gamer score up.
Well, it's
Aesthetic
fucking
score.
more convenient to play across devices.
True, and I think
Yeah.
actually with a game like that, sort of pixel art style, quite a nice one to play.
On your phone.
You know, mobile.
Yeah.
Good backbone game.
Good back, but it looks cool. It's one of those that I might dabble over the coming months. If it grabs me, then I'll jump in. But I'm not like super excited that it's coming out. I forgot about it, to be honest.
You've got to be in a mood for an old school
Yeah.
RPG, haven't you?
Yeah.
And I haven't felt like that for a while. Like, I've got Octopath 2 sitting there, but haven't felt like jumping into that at any point.
Yeah, it visually reminds me of CrossCode, which I loved, and just
You
I
did?
got the 35 hours and dropped off. It was such a cool game, but like visually, the graphics look so similar. It just makes me want to go back and play CrossCode.
Here's a question for you. What do you reckon is the most common hour for dropping off a game? Like a big game. Because I feel for me, 5. Do you reckon? Oh yeah, I guess people play 5 hours and then go, nah, I don't like this. I think for me, my tolerance is about that 30. Once it's over
That's
30.
a long time to spend, though.
Oh, obviously I wouldn't play it if I wasn't enjoying it, but it was something I'm really enjoying. But then I get almost too much of it, and I'm just like, nah, I don't want to play something else now.
Yeah,
And yeah, I reckon, I don't know.
I'm probably 10.
I think obviously, yeah.
I dropped off Cyberpunk at 10, I think.
It's not
Just
much
as
longer
just as
than that,
the title screen hit.
That does take a wee.
yeah, it does.
Good question.
Yeah.
Put your
good
answers
question.
in the comments below this
Yeah,
YouTube video.
next to your t-shirt size.
Next to your t-shirt size.
Extra large 10 hours.
We'll know what it means. Yeah. That's the difference.
I mean, I'm probably, just as you say, to be in the mood for that type of RPG, I'm probably more in the mood for another RPG that's on there and more in the mood for WrestleQuest. I can see that
Yes.
being more fun. Like, I think that's got a lot of potential. I don't know if it'll live up to it, but I can just see it being really funny.
Can you create a wrestler?
Yeah. I love
Yeah,
the. Did you see the
kind of funny thing.
kind of funny
There,
like,
isn't it?
guys are all in there,
Yeah.
and they look brilliant. Like they look just like them. It's very cool. But yeah, if you can create like a pixel art character that looks as much like yourself as they look like Greg Miller and Blessing and everyone else, that would be pretty cool. Not one
Quickly
I'd
scanning.
considered before seeing that.
Yeah, quickly scanning through their website. I can't see anything about character creation unless
No, I'm not sure
it's
how it works,
hidden
to be
away.
honest.
That would be cool, but it looks like a funky little game, regardless.
And you're a wrestling fan.
I used to be. I like
Used to
a
be as
wrestling
well, yeah.
game. Back about 20 years ago, was into my wrestling. But I like wrestling games. They're fun. But I've not kept up with the kayfabe for a while.
With the what?
Kayfabe.
Please
It's like
explain.
fake reality of wrestling.
Oh, is that what they call it?
Kayfabe, yeah.
So everyone's accepted that it isn't real. So
Yeah.
it's not like we're all just everyone that likes wrestling isn't like under the illusion that it's real anymore.
I don't think
you
anyone
mean?
thinks it's real.
Okay. Sorry, Alex.
No.
Unless it's that guy from that video from a few years ago where he's like, it's still real to me, damn it. And he's sitting in the bleachers crying. No, I think it's accepted that it's not real. Kayfabe is the word.
I don't think I've ever heard that.
Good. Well done, everyone.
Yeah, well done. We've come on. For me, I think Blasphemous 2, probably going to play that on the PC coming out on the 24th. I still want to finish the first one, to be honest. I know very little about the second one. But I think out of the list, that's, other than, Goodbye Volcano High, but I don't want to be super obvious. Yeah. hopefully that'll be quite good.
So neither are you at all interested in Armored Core 6?
No.
I am a little bit. I'm not going to lie, so I definitely, there's a little bit of me that's, the more I'm hearing about it, the more I'm like, it sounds quite cool. Like just being a big mech and going to fight things. Like,
I've been obsessed with the previews of it since they came out last week.
Did not get bad previews.
No,
they preview
really
quite badly.
Strong.
Yeah, they were really strong.
No, really,
unfortunately,
like worryingly for fantasy critics strong.
Really? What's the mech
guys.
game that came out in like 2019, 2018, and they released a demo of it, and it was roundly panned because it was
Damon
awful.
Ex Machina.
Ex Machina.
On the Switch.
So,
Yeah.
Yep. That's the same game. You might as well just play
That's what
that.
you think of. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never really got into a mech game, but there's something about, obviously it's FromSoft, that's a big kind of cosign, but it's just something about the presentation of this that, like, if you watch a preview of it. Have you ever watched any of it? Is it what's the motherfucker's name? Vati Vidya, the
Yes.
like FromSoft, like he
I've
does all those
watched
videos.
His, Elden Ring videos.
Yeah. Just watch their video on this, like the preview. This is basically like Armored Core 6 is incredible. And just watch that. It's like 40 minutes and then hit like great to go to sleep to. I've probably listened to that whilst going to sleep about 5 times. Just and then what I did was I tried to improve my build with by changing my weapon loadout. And it's heaven. But yeah, it just looks awesome. And there's like constant like radio chatter. I don't know, it just looks fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I had no interest in it before these previews came out. And now, yeah, I'm all about that. Unfortunately, it comes out when I'm on holiday, which is really annoying.
That is
So I
annoying.
have to wait until I get back.
To be fair, I've
Get a
not seen a
Steam
lot
Deck.
about it. Ooh,
Yeah.
good idea.
Filthy PC.
To be fair to it, my experience with mech games was Ex Machina. Is that what it was called?
That demo, yeah.
The demo, and whatever I see for like Xenoblade Chronicles 2, mechs pissing about, like a load of shite. And that's all I get in my head is shitey Ex Machina and even shitier Xenoblade Chronicles fucking Jobby edition, whatever it's called.
So, yeah, I
not
don't
the
know
mall?
anything about mechs. I've never watched any of these cartoons with robots in that people like. You know, you've seen them, the Japanese ones with the mechs.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't put my finger on it, but it just looks like something
you'll enjoy.
that I would enjoy. So I'm gonna give it a go.
We can maybe try to
I
get
think
Ben.
if it's like Elden Ring, it'll probably come out at like 40 quid, which is not is much more palatable than
It
the
is
big
indeed.
60 or 70 pound games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else is there? Atlas Fallen. Is that you? That's something you mentioned in the past, Alex, isn't it?
So that's it's one of those focus entertainment games. Looks alright. There's a lot of people quite excited for it. I don't think I'll play it, but I think it's kind of third person action game. I don't know too much about it, but I know there is a wee bit of hype around that. The other one, probably a bit of hype around, is Bomb Rush for Cyberpunk. That was supposed to come out last year, wasn't it? And this is the one that's a bit Jet Set Radio Future-esque. Then it's got the Jet Set Radio composer. Is that right?
I've
Never played that.
I
I
never
didn't play
played
it.
it.
I've never played it.
It's a Dreamcast game, eh?
Yeah. I think I played the demo of it back in the day, but never really liked it.
Yeah, shite. Shite.
Fucking shit. Yeah, could be cool. I think Vampire Survivors co-op
Yes.
and Switch is the biggie, and I'm not just saying that because they're my new best friends.
It's just made for it, really, isn't it?
Perfect.
It really is. Texas Chainsaw Massacre is one that actually got a wee bit more potential than I expected, and that's coming to Game Pass. I think that's one that could be fun for people that like that type of comedy horror team-based game. I think that could do quite well on Game Pass. And Immortals of Avium, I've liked the look of that game, but again, I need to see how it reviews and how it lands, and then maybe just wait for it to come to EA Play in 6 months. But I think that does look pretty if it plays as good as some of the trailers showed, I think it could be pretty decent, but it's hard when it's the first game the studio has put out to justify the 70 quid price tag that it's got. We'll see how that lands.
Also, Baldur's Gate 3, although this is only the PC version of it, looking like it's going to be good as well.
Yeah. PlayStation version is early September, so it's not long to the PlayStation.
Is Xbox next year now? Is that what they're saying? Because they're trying to make it work on
something to
Series
do
S,
with the split-screen co-op doesn't work in the Series S. Essentially, they're not allowed to. They're not allowed to launch it without the same features on X and S. So that's their current dilemma.
Potato.
Because I know nothing about this game or the Diablo series, this and Diablo are one.
Very, very different
in my head. No, I guess I bet they are, but in my head they're just the same thing.
And that's how they'll remain in your head, isn't it, Lewis?
Exactly.
No interest in expanding your horizons.
No, I'm very narrow-minded. Very narrow-minded.
Give it a
Does
go.
it have Mario in it? Have a Mario in it? No.
If anything,
does it have Link in
it's
it?
probably more like Disco Elysium than Diablo.
Now you have my undivided attention.
Yeah. It's kind of like a tabletop, like Dungeons and Dragons, basically, isn't it?
You've lost me again.
But you know, damn it, I went too far.
You did. You did.
But yeah, it's supposed to have more cutscenes in it than
Hundreds
like the whole
and hundreds of hours.
Lord of the Rings extended trilogy. That's just ridiculous.
It's mad.
It's what? What did you say there?
Like the cutscene, if you put the cutscenes back to back, it's longer than the whole of the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Dearie me, honestly.
And that was already far too long.
Yeah. Too long.
Just the highlights.
I mean, there's a lot of games coming. There is a lot of
it's a
games
good month.
in September.
Another good
gets
month.
worse. So, well, not
Yeah,
worse.
looking forward to that.
Not worse in terms of worse, but worse.
What site are we going to quote for the September one? That's the big thing. Need to think ahead. Can't do Radio Times again.
See, we'll see.
Mumsnet.
Baldur's Gate 3 comes out on the 5th of September on PS5.
Perfect.
Oh,
I feel like
September's a
just get it,
big month. Big month.
Why don't you just get Baldur's Gate 3 and just try it? That'd be an interesting thought experiment. See how you get on. Think about it.
Well, yeah. Let's check back in. Let's check.
Let's circle back.
Let's take offline.
Okay.
All right. Anything else? I think that's it.
Do you know? I think that's it.
I think
Yeah.
that's it.
I think that's everything.
We've done.
Got it covered.
We're finished.
Tight hour.
That's it. Tight hour. Okay, well, if you have enjoyed listening to whatever this was, you can support us from as little or as much as £2 a month on patreon.com/crosplayers. Come there and you also get access to the cesspit. I refuse to say it's good, because it isn't, our WhatsApp group. Come there and just bathe in the muck. Show your feet. That's how we got Phil Henshaw. Promise of feet. How much feet's been shown? 1 foot. Dan's second toe is bigger than his big toe. Freak. His little
I didn't notice that.
Oh, it is. I was going to comment, but I was like, I can't be bothered with the argument. It's bigger.
I think that says something about someone's personality. You carry on with your spiel. I'll look into that.
Yeah, sure. Thanks. £2 a month. There are other tiers there, but there's various other perks you can get. You can also go to crossplayers.com to see all of the stuff that's on there, like written reviews whenever they go up. There's also links to Discord and the shop, the Redbubble shop. Go there and get yourself a Crossplayers sock. Just one.
Just one.
Just the one.
Like to hang over the mantelpiece.
Just that at Christmas time. So Santa can come in at it. Do that.
What?
So do that.
I'm coming to yours at Christmas.
How many socks?
Yes, it's that.
Why have I got slime again?
Our current patrons, thank you very much for your contributions. It's very, very much appreciated. And those patrons' names are Ethan Hunt, Nathan Ellingsworth, Carl Hughes, Sean Hughes, Jason Frost, Sarah Purbrick, Rebecca Rudranath, Luke Cooper, Kevin Scully, Mark Hammond, Runestorm, Phil Marshall, Elena Deshotels, Amy Macaulay, and Phil Henshaw. Congratulations, all. Well done for being on that list. I think that's it. Ben's just spoke off mic saying he's wrapping up just a chat.
Yeah. Good. That was fun.
Did you source the toe?
Yeah, apparently it is not having a long second toe is not a deformity. So there we go. Okay. Got a laugh from the live studio audience there as well. So there we go.
Which website was this?
She's gone. Stacey's got her friends round. A friend just came in to go, what are you doing? What are you up to? This is a podcast. Our first ever live audience. Brilliant.
Well, yeah, that long second toe's not a deformity.
There we go. So something else is up.
Yeah, we'll get to the bottom of it one day.
We'll get to the bottom of this. But yeah, come into the WhatsApp. We'll recirculate that foot picture for you.